Severe storms cause widespread damage and threaten lives.
I was coming here and I turned around and then I got sucked in.
Emergency crews spring into action, even bringing in a military vehicle to evacuate school children. Tonight, we bring you the latest wave of emergency updates in Central Texas' latest flood disaster.
And at least one man is dead and 2 other people are missing after the severe flooding across a lot of our area.
This is the neighborhood where that elderly couple went missing. To give you an idea of the power of this water, it flipped that RV. The truck's passing right now, but behind that, the RV crashed on top of another pickup truck.
We have seen flooding along the Blanco and San Marcos rivers in Hays and Caldwell counties, Onion Creek in Austin and in Buda, Plum Creek in Kyle, and the Colorado River in Bastrop County.
You're looking at Zilker Park. Barton Springs Pool is in here somewhere. That is the creek. It is raging at 18,000 cubic feet per second. Don't even think about taking a kayak down to Barton Creek right now, you kayakers. This is life-threatening type flooding flowing down Barton Creek right now.
And just into our newsroom, this video of high water rescues happening just a short time ago. This is in Martindale, near Don's Fish Camp along the San Marcos River. Firefighters from both Martindale and Maxwell rescued 6 people from their homes.
What was going through your head?
Oh, we were going to live or not? Is it going to stop raining? Because we couldn't open the front door. If we opened the front door, it was a wall of water there.
9 inches fell in 2 hours this morning. You wonder why people are on their roofs down here by the airport? 9 inches fell in 2 hours. That is like being in a tropical rainstorm. That's like being in a hurricane.
The problems here can be traced back upstream, the 85-mile-long Blanco River, rolling on through 3 counties, gathering flood force as it goes, aided by tributaries such as Cypress Creek.
Once the rain started, the Blanco quickly rose several feet over its banks. Cypress Creek is also rising today, forcing evacuations.
This video from Starflight showing a woman being rescued from her car today. This one of 10 rescues by Starflight today, but a couple in Travis County. The real fear in Bastrop County right this second, with water rescues continuing tonight.
A dramatic rescue in Hays County today as Good Samaritans literally jumped in to save a woman who was swept away in her car.
That's Rebecca Ochoa in the water there through the trees. Those 2 men with her jumped in the water to help, pulling her through Plum Creek, spilled out of its banks. Behind them is Rebecca's car, carried by the water down Goforth Road until it slammed into a tree. Watch as those 2 men drag her through the water until she's able to walk out on her own.
My phone got swept away, so I couldn't call anybody. And then I was just screaming out for a good while.
We were able to jungle gym it down there, grabbing on the limbs the whole way till we got to her car and then grab her and pull her out.
We have flooded low water crossings all over the area, more than 400 of them still at this 10 o'clock hour. The counties in red remaining under flash flood warning.
Shoal Creek went out of its banks again, sending water flooding onto Lamar Boulevard near 10th Street. The water swamped the intersection and closed the road for more than an hour this morning.
This reported video showing asphalt ripped up on FM 812 right near FM 973. And TxDOT sent out this picture tonight showing their crews trying to make some repairs there.
Highway 71 is closed in multiple spots between Austin and Bastrop.
This is a scary scene, frankly. See those submerged cars there? That's on 183 near the airport, taken from the 71 overpass there. We saw at least 3 of these cars stalled with water right up to the hoods there.
Flooding even reached to major Austin roads. Water-trapped cars on 183. Police shut down the highway.
On the guardrail at the intersection of 71 and 183.
David Furrow hit high water, but says other cars had it worse, like this one.
Up to the door handles, and those 2 underneath the bridge over there were up to the roof.
And rising water shut down part of I-35 south of San Marcos today for just the 2nd time in history. Video from I-35 near the Blanco River shows the water almost to the top of the bridge. A short time later, that water went over the road, closing lanes in both directions. Video sent in from Will Gertis shows us a different view of that high water. Some people even got out of their cars to see how deep the water was.
We're looking at Travis Elementary on the northwest side of San Marcos. Students were stuck inside when all that water from nearby creeks overflowed into the area.
And this is Travis Elementary School near the Texas State campus. Cars and buses couldn't get through the high water, so rescue teams had to use these special military-style vehicles to get the children and the staff out of that school.
We quickly had to get in and get to higher ground, and officials just want to remind people that's the sense of urgency you need, which is why they've been going door to door to homes in this area, reminding them get what you need, but more importantly, get your family and get out.
You can see the damage on this house, see how powerful those waters were.
Floodwater swirled through homes. John Ruiz showed us these pictures his teenager sent him while he was at work. Cars underwater. He says his daughter, who was home alone, called him when the water started creeping into their home.
It was a little scary, but we were able to get out.
Nati Villarreal and his fiancee Deborah say an officer knocked on their door and told them to leave.
Rain was maybe about 50 feet away, and when we went outside, came back inside, the water had already jumped the garage.
But not everyone left their homes in time.
And it really started coming up, and it was ankle deep, and then it was waist deep, and then it was up to my shoulders, and by that time we were trying to get on the roof just to get out of the water.
Live images now. We are over San Marcos looking at some flooded property here. This is obviously extensive. The river just has not receded here at all.
The most rain that has ever fallen in one day, in 24 hours, at the airport was a little over 8 inches. Today, 14.53 inches fell, and most of that fell, in fact, almost all of it fell in 6 hours.
We were making our way to the airport's traffic control tower when water spewing onto the road prevented us from getting there. And it's water just like this that caused problems for many others here at the airport.
The connections were all delayed or canceled. My flight was supposed to leave at about 11, get here at 12. It was canceled.
6 inches of rain flooded inside the air traffic control tower at ABIA. The air traffic controllers can only provide limited services.